The historical background of testing, measurement, and evaluation is dated back long before Chinese had invented the paper. Oral questioning was the earliest form of examination, but in 220 BC, Chinese was known as the first to use written examination in selecting their officials. Jump off to 1219 AD, first tests in schools were used in the University of Bologna, Italy. Education testing. 1845, Horace Mann introduced to Boston schools the written examination. 1864, Reverend George Fisher, an English scientist, attempt to measure the achievement of pupils and devised and used the first objective measures of achievement. 1984, J. M. Rice invented the first comparative objective test. Intelligence testing. 1890, J. M. Cattell was the first to use the term mental test. He is known as the father of mental testing. Educational measurement and evaluation. 1908, Stone was the first to publish a standard achievement test in arithmetic reasoning. 1909, S. A. Curtis devised a group of arithmetic tests available for use. In the same year, Thorndike constructed the Thorndike handwriting scale. 1924, William A. McCall published his pioneer book dealing with test adaptation. 1940, Thorndike wrote the first book on educational measurement, and regarded as the father of educational measurement. Intelligence measurement. 1905, the Binet-Simon scale, devised the first individual intelligence test to find out the mental ability of retarded children requiring special guidance. 1908, M.A. Terman introduced the concepts of mental age and utilized the intelligence quotient, IQ, for the first time. 1917, the Army Alpha and the Army Beta, the first group of intelligence tests devised during the First World War through the cooperative efforts of Yerkes, Yoakum, Whipple, and Otis, were published. 1939, the Wechsler-Bellevue Intelligence Scale, another individual intelligence test, was published. Personality evaluation. 1860, G. T. Fetcher started quantitative psychology with his book Elementar Psychophysics. 1879, Wilhelm Wundt established the first psychological laboratory in Leipzig, Germany. 1883, Stanley Hall founded the first psychological laboratory at Johns Hopkins University in America. 1917, the Woodworth Personality Data Sheet, used to evaluate personality to eliminate emotionally unstable soldiers unfit for duty in the U.S. Army, was devised. 1921, the Rorschach ink blot test was devised by Herman Rorschach and the thematic appreciation test developed by H. A. Murray and C. D. Morgan. 1929, tests were developed leading to present-day personality tests like attitude scales device. 1930, Hartz-Holm developed the character education inquiry designed to determine the nature and development of character. 1939, Jung published a free association test to reveal emotional complex, and this test became a projective test, a method of studying personality. Measurement and evaluation in the Philippines. 1898, it was characterized by oral and performance tests where there was little recognition on individual differences. 1924, the Philippine Vocabulary Test became first standardized test adopted in the Philippines. 1925, the Monroe Survey Commission recommended the abolition of common final examinations in all public schools. 1949, the entrance examination for admission to national schools was initiated. 1950, when the giving of competitive examinations for the selection of elementary grade teachers took place. 1953 to 1954, the city schools of Manila conducted competitive examinations for secondary school teachers. These tests were given due to lack of civil service eligible. 1960 to 1962. Achievement testing shifted from decentralization to the centralized system again for 3 school years. April 23, 1978, the first professional board examination for teachers was administered pursuant to Presidential Decree No. 1006, professionalizing the teachers. November 25, 1973, the first National College Entrance Examination, NCE, was administered to all high school graduates by the Department of Education, Culture, and Sports under Presidential Decree No. 146. May 21, 1993. The NSAT, National Secondary Assessment Test, replaced the NCEE per DECS Order No. 31 Section 1993. August 31, 1993 NEAT, National Elementary Achievement Test, for all grade 6 pupils was administered pursuant to DECS Order No. 30 Section 1993.